Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of Math Review. Today we're going to be looking at multiplication and division using practice points 18, page 4. Let's go ahead and get started. The first problem says find the product of 78 and 63. Well, first we need to know what product means, and product is the answer to a multiplication problem. So we are going to be multiplying 78 and 63. Let's use our standard algorithm and solve. Remember, we don't want to use this tens digit yet, so I'm going to circle it so that I remember to use it later, but not this time. Let's start in our ones column. 3 times 8 is 24. I put the 4 down and I carry the 2. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 2 more is 23. Now when we move on to our tens digit, we need to do our housekeeping first, which is cross off our ones digit, cross off any extra numbers up here, and put a 0 in our ones place. The reason we do that is we're not going to be doing anything in the ones place. We're starting with the tens. All right, let's go. 6 times 8 is 48. Put the 8 down, carry the 4. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 4 more gives us 46. Now we're going to add these two numbers together to get our final answer. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 8 is 11. I carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 6 is 9. And then the 4 comes down. Our answer number 1 is 4,119. Sorry, 4,914. Let's look at number 2. 608 divided by 6. This is going to be a long division problem, so we're going to want to set it up with our division house. Okay, how many times can 6 go into 6? Remember what we're going to do is our steps of long division. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, and either repeat or remainder. So let's divide. 6 goes into 6 one time. We multiply. 1 times 6 is 6. I subtract. That's 0. I check that that's smaller than 6. Sure is. I bring down my next number, and I repeat. So let's divide. How many times does 6 go into 0? I like to make this division house again to remind myself that I'm starting over with dividing. Well, 6 can't go into 0 at all. So I put a 0 up here. 0 times 6 is 0. When I subtract that, I get 0. I'm going to check to make sure 0 is smaller than 6. It is. And I'm going to bring down my next number, which is 8. Now I'm going to repeat again. 6 goes into 8 one time. 1 times 6 is 6. I'm going to subtract that and I will get 2. I'm going to check to make sure that's smaller than 6, which it is. I'm going to see if there's anything to bring down, and since there isn't, I know I'm done. This number down here now is going to become my remainder. For question number 3, we're doing 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication again. Okay, so remember, I'm going to circle that tens digit to use later. 8 times 2 is 16. Put down the 6, carry the 1. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 33. Do my housekeeping. Put a 0 here, cross out my ones place, cross out anything up above. All right, 6 times 2 is 12, carry the 1. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. I'm going to add those together. 6 plus 0 is 6, 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8, and the 2 comes down. 2,856. When we look at number 4, it's again going to be a long division problem. I'm going to put my divisor outside the division house and my dividend inside. All right, let's put out our steps. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, and repeat a remainder. How many times does 4 go into 7? One time. Now let's multiply. 1 times 4 is 4. I'm going to subtract, and I'll get 3. I check that 3 is smaller than 4, and it is, so I bring down the next number. All right, let's repeat. So now, how many times does 4 go into 36? 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. When I subtract that, I will get 0. And when I check it, 0 is smaller than 4. I'm going to bring down my last number up there. Let's repeat one more time. 4 goes into 0, 0 times. 0 times 4 is 0. And 0 minus 0 is 0. I have no remainder, so I'm done. My answer is 140. Last but not least, we have one more 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. Let's set it up by stacking. Let's circle our tens digit to use later, and let's go. 4 times 9 is 36. Bring down the 9, carry the 3. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 is 15. Now let's do my housekeeping. 0 in the ones place, cross out, and cross out. Okay, 5 times 9 is 45. Carry the 4. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 is 19. Let's add that up. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 5 is 10. I put the 0 and carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Plus 9 is 11. Put the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So my answer for number 5 is 2,106. I hope this helped you with your multiplication and division. If you have any questions, please ask your teacher.